first disappointment for today is Colorado and Houston, y'all. Pretty
What?
much game kind of started off slow, especially Colorado did. What it was like 14-7 one time before the Kalen ran off touchdown. I think he scored this first touchdown for Colorado. I forgot how the second touchdown came. To be honest with you, but how do we feel about Mr. Staub and Mr. Sanders' performance on Friday night?
Some shit.
Hmm.
Some shit.
Um,
I watched it live, and I was really watching it because I was really interested in what the kid could do. You know what I'm saying? The previous game, he looked really poised, looked great. But man, I also want to give credit to Houston though. They're not no slouch team. That defense is actually nice. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go crazy this year, but they not gonna be no slouch. I think they can finish a positive season for them on their side. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It just Mr. Staub looked like he wasn't ready. Um, he looked a little nervous out there. Like he was missing some very easy throws that I seen him make the game before. So maybe it's just nerves, but I don't think Dion should change it yet. Give him another game under his sleeve. Cause I mean, if he gonna be switching out these quarterbacks, none of them gonna get settled and get used to it. So you got to give a quarterback a season, whoever he chooses. But yeah, he didn't look great. You saw flashes, but he didn't look starter worthy right now. But I think he can get there.
Over.
yeah, I was about to say, I felt like Colorado, they have some quarterback issues. They don't know who to choose, at QB. Um, Staub had one good game, and then the next game he just kind of went sideways. Um, Again, the running game, you know, could be better. And it feels like they just don't know. They just don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna be the type to say, "Well, they don't have an identity." They do, but they just got to figure out the team. They just got to figure out what they can do. Because I think that the problem is just the QB so far. It's the QB, and then some plays on defense as well. They just not allowing things to, you know, they're allowing too much to happen. So, like I said, I'm not gonna fake the funk. I didn't watch the game too much, but I did see like the first couple of possessions of the game, and for what it looked like Houston just was too dominant on both sides.
DC.
Yeah, the payback off Rose. I feel like they rushed him into the Houston game off of that. I think second half of the first game before that he played, I felt he was rushed. He didn't look how he looked in that game before that.
Yeah.
True.
Mm.
Let me ask y'all this question though. Man, my bad, DC. Were you done or you still good?
Yeah, I was done.
All right. Let me ask y'all this question, man, because I feel like this quarterback situation was a problem they created themselves anyway. Opinion, I think Kaden Salter gives them the best chance to win. I mean, what we feeling like, and by week three, we already making a quarterback change. I know Caden started off soft, slow against Delaware, and that's a team that they were looking up to get big on, so that the quarterback change and fluctuation made sense. And now he kind of created the situation. Well, I say I think Dion was going to put the quarterbacks in no matter what, but the game being close from last week from Delaware kind of played into the situation where you felt like Staub needed to get playing time next week. It's off of momentum from that game. What do y'all think about that situation? How should Dion play it for next week?
Back to Caden Salter, he has the most experience, I would say. I feel like that even though he had that struggle against Delaware, he probably could lead this team better um than a player that never played or someone who was just on the bench. I feel like you should probably just go back to your most experienced quarterback. Um, but like I said, it's difficult to go back to somebody that's been playing rough too in the first two games that he's played in. So, I would say I'd go back to Salter, but we'll see what they'll choose this week.
Mm. Yeah, man. I like Staub. I do. I like I like Salter, but you got to stick with one of those two. I think you let the Julian kid. You got to let him sit. Don't throw him out there in the wolves. He's a 5 star coming out. Let him sit, man. Let him see. Let him watch. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But I think you got to either go with Staub or back to Caden, man, because Just the switching is it's not gonna you're not gonna get no wins with that, man. Of course, against these lower teams like Delaware and stuff like that, sure you can play around, but these teams like Houston, let me see who they got next. They got Wyoming next. Wyoming not a slouch. Technically, they're not a slouch, but they should win that. But that's one of those things where it's like you just got to choose quarterback you're gonna go with. I think he might stay with Staub though. I got a weird feeling. I don't know why, but I feel like he might.
Yeah, I can see that too. Honestly,
Yeah.
probably gonna give
Cause
him another chance to see that.
I mean, man, I seen like as I said, man, I seen some flashes, bro. It was just like Caden. He's kind of like he can manage the game. Like he's not gonna make too many crazy mistakes, but also the offense not moving as well as it could be. So
yeah. That dynamic play. I mean, the dynamic playmaking that he did at Liberty and everywhere else he came from just hasn't showed up there yet. I don't know the reason why. I mean, there's probably a lot of intangibles that's going on that we aren't seeing. Why it's not clicking like that? Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a little bit too. The word I'm kind of looking for. He jumping the gun, just kind of sit it down, Caden, because more than likely Caden probably will start the game against Wyoming, or Dion might surprise us and just not say who the NFL style like who depends whoever wins the practice and whatnot, knowing that he already has a starting quarterback in his mind. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of a problem he created for himself. I think the defense probably will get better as the season goes on, and Colorado kind of looking like a 12 games of college football, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
12
6 and
games of
6
college football.
6-6,
Yeah,
yeah.
6-6. Maybe
now.
7-6 for the bowl game.
I like this
Maybe.
one kid, man. He the brother Kevin Byard. I think he the brother of him. That
Oh
safety.
yeah.
I forgot the dude's name. Let me see if I can find his name. 1 second. But he is nice.
Yeah.
That's the only person. That's the only person on defense I really mess with. Tafik Byard. He's nice. He a safety and he like flies to the ball. He's the one of the only ones I seen flying to the ball on that Colorado defense, bro. So I think that's one kid we also got to pay attention to, man, for that defense.
They got some talent on that team, but
Yeah.
they got some talent on that team. I think they're not bad as. They're not. I know for sure they're better than last year. Even with the yardage aside, they are better than last year. But I can't say better than last year because we had more talent with Travis. But
Man, I think
and
if Shador was behind this O line this year, boy, because this O line not that bad this year. It's actually better than last year, from what I see.
yeah,
They got time back there, so
and they running the ball this time around too.
yeah, they running the ball. Yep.
That's a big difference. DC, what's your opinion on this, man?
Hey, Darius.
What's up? What was the question? What was that? What was it again? I was listening. I forgot what the actual question was.
Who you
I was
think?
going back and forth.
No, you go. We basically saying who you think is going. Who you think is going to start pretty much next week for Colorado, man? They're going to go back to Salter.
I feel like stay with Saab. I think you should stay with him.
Yeah, I said I got a weird feeling they're gonna stay with him.
Salter missed too many
Might as well.
throws.
Yeah,
No, that's why I'm playing it right now.
yeah. Caden like as I said, man, it's kind of like he kind of moving that offense like how Jalen Hurts moving the Eagles. But the only thing is the Eagles got a run game compared to Colorado's run game. But yeah,
Colorado. You saw the run game kind of pop off with Simeon Price and myself, but
yeah.
yeah, let's move on, man.